Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Game one of the NBA Finals. The New York Knicks will be taking on the San Antonio Spurs at Frostbank Arena. Now, who got the edge? Let's dive into that. Is this Wemby's moment or Brunson's revenge? Tonight is not just game one of the NBA Finals. We got history walking back in the build. This is the New York Knicks' first finals appearance since 1999. And the team that broke their hearts back then, the San Antonio Spurs, is who is waiting for them right now to try to do it all over again. This is the Authentic Take. Make sure you tell me who you think has the edge in the NBA Finals. Drop the comments down below and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Who wins game one? I gotta admit, this game feels huge right now. Obviously, no duh, but it feels huge in the moment. Like legacy big. Let's start with San Antonio. The Spurs are at home. They have the crowd who's already going nuts before the game. They have the hype and they have the alien. Wemby is everything the NBA has wanted him to become at this age. 22 years old. And I think you just gotta be ignorant to not realize that Wemby is ahead of schedule. He's blocking his shots. He's stretching the floor, how he's changing teams' way of attacking him in the Spurs, which we seen in the last series with SGA. I've never seen SGA be more afraid to drive in the hole or readjust his shot. It was crazy. And let's not get into Chet. We all know Wemby had him shook. But we're in the finals now. It's a little bit different. Those lights are brighter, hotter, and no one's watching anything else but you. Frankly, game one is going to tell us a lot about the Spurs because the Knicks are not coming in scared. So how are these young Spurs going to react? Now, let's switch to the Knicks. The Knicks are walking into game one with real momentum. As much as the Spurs fans in my comments don't think that the Knicks have a chance, which is blowing my mind. This team is physical. This team is confident. And the biggest thing that I see in their eyes right now is the Knicks believe. And when big body Brunson is running the show, the Knicks always have a chance. Frankly, Brunson doesn't let the small things like the crowd and the hype bother him. So I know he's zoned in and he's ready for this challenge. They've been peaking at the finals the past 3 years. Now they're finally there. And I'm pretty sure Brunson wants to reign supreme. He's going to slow the game down and make San Antonio defend him and the Knicks for the whole entire shot clock. And this is where it gets dangerous for the Spurs. And let's be real, the Knicks already proved that they're the better team early on because they beat the Spurs for the NBA Cup, which hasn't really been publicized like that leading up to this matchup, what I think is weird, and which I really think it's because no one really takes that cup really serious. So note to the NBA, it's just a bonus check game. So the Knicks are coming into this and they're not walking in, oh my God, this is an unbeatable monster. They're like, we've tamed this dude before, so let's just do it again. But let's do it 4 times this time. Basically, the matchup that's gonna determine the NBA Finals is the physicality against Wemby. I've been saying that I can't really see Chet as a matchup where Wemby is gonna get challenged. And that's just my honesty because a lot of the big men in the league now are twigs. They're skinny. They're cool, but they're not like, they don't got thickness and just man strength like Karl Anthony Towns. And that's who he's going to be facing along with Mitchell Robinson. Broke finger, don't matter. So we got to really see how Wemby's going to get out of this matchup, what he's going to do, how he's going to switch up. And if they make him settle, the Knicks got this in the bag. Because game one is not about the score. It's about the tone that each team is setting. Because you've seen what happened in the Eastern Conference Finals. Knicks set the tone, embarrassed the Cavs, and you should have just wrote it up right there. It's over. So can the Knicks do that again? Will Wemby look comfortable or will he look nervous? The way he was like letting emotions go after winning the Eastern Conference trophy, I was just like, man, you got like, it's cool to just be happy, but you got to kind of reel that in. So will he be just really emotional? Because a little bit seems he does want to win, but like he's already made the accomplishment. So he's got to check himself before game one. And honestly, a lot of critics are saying that De'Aaron Fox is like the X factor. I don't believe so. Like he made one good like intentional foul in that OKC series, and otherwise he's been pretty injured this year. So maybe he's just fully healthy now. That's why people are like, oh, but he hasn't been as effective as he was in Sacramento, in my opinion. So I guess he's the X factor, but not in my opinion. But like I said earlier, what I think is going to determine this game and this series is Wemby being aggressive against these bigs and just showing fearlessness to try to win. But if the Knicks get the advantage in that situation, the Knicks are going to run away with this. And my prediction before the series starts, I believe Knicks will win in 6. I want to say 5, but I think that's making the Spurs look soft, especially when the Spurs they've done a lot of accomplishments in these playoffs, in this regular season. So I don't want to underestimate them, even though Wemby is a monster. So I'm saying Knicks in 6. Tell me what you think in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This has been The Authentic Take. Until next time, enjoy.